Hi guys, hope you're well. Just thought I'd drop you a little members video. So I spent the last 3 days making this bench. This is as far as I'm going to go for the video that I'll release next week. I've got the top to do, the router is sitting there, but my friends at Banggood are sending me some tools to do that. I was hoping they would have come this morning, but they didn't, so I'll have to wait till Monday, Tuesday to do this, but in that time I'll be editing this video. It's probably going to be long enough anyway. It's probably going to be a 25-minute video, maybe when time it's finished. Really happy with how it's turned out. Obviously I've been sending you some pictures as I've been building it, but I thought I'd just answer a couple of questions that I've had from Patreon. First of all, why have you made it fold down? Well, firstly, it just creates more space. That's the entire reason. It creates me more space in the workshop. Is it going to be difficult to get them tools out of there? Well, it's not going to be too difficult. It's a little bit more difficult than going under this bench to get them. Now they're under there. Luckily, I am Olympic standard in limbo dancing, so it makes it a little bit easier for me. But the tools that are in these boxes are tools I don't really use that much. The big box has got my plumbing stuff in there. There's some electrical stuff in there. The Bench Dog black box, I've not been in there for probably 2 years since I moved it from the small loft workshop. In fact, I had to look in it just to see what was in there. And then there's the domino, which sadly I don't use as much as I should do, bearing how much money I actually paid for it. I certainly won't get these tools out once the thing's down, but the question is, will I use this bench router table more in its up position or in its down position? And I don't know until I start to use it and use the space. But it gives me an option to have a much bigger area here. And actually this bench is nice and wide. It's actually 900 and it's 1220 long, but it's actually 970 millimeters wide. It'll be nearly a metre wide by the time I get the nosings on, when I get the tops on. I quite fancy sitting there and doing my editing and gazing down the garden, especially when it's as warm as it is in here. I think it's about 26 degrees in here today, so it's quite warm. Yes, I could have made it easier for myself. I could have put 2 legs on it. I've made it quite complicated with this, with these swinging gallows brackets, and you'll see when I edit the video and publish the video, it's been quite complicated doing that, and there were a lot of things I didn't think of, and I managed to get away with it. And if I were doing it again, I would tweak it slightly. I really like the way this looked. This is the way I envisaged it. There were a couple of things I needed to get over, but if I wanted to make it easier to do it, then there were a couple of things I could have done. And lastly, to be honest with you, there's a little bit of selfishness in making this. When I made my fold-down workbench in the loft, which is nowhere near as sophisticated as this will be, it was just a MFT with 2 hinges on that folded down. That was the first video that ever went viral on my channel. Now I'm hoping that this one might do the same. That's still by far the most watched video on the channel. I think it's got about 85,000 views now. Obviously my passion is woodworking. I absolutely love doing this in here with my headphones on, but making YouTube videos is also important to me and fascinates me. So to try and make a video that does really well, that's the dream of all YouTubers. I don't think there's a bench like this anywhere else on YouTube, so it might just capture people's imagination or interest. So the next thing I need to do now is to put the tops on and then cut the router table hole in the router table. Can't do that yet until Banggood. Banggood is sending me one of these sort of sliding mechanisms that you can router something out. I've never actually used one of them before, so I'll have a go with that when it comes. So I can't do the top until it comes. They're also sending me a length of T-track to fit in, so I can use the Enjoy Wood Upton Wood sled on there. I've got some nosings to go around the periphery, which will be like the ones that are on the bench that I can get a track sword and a T-bolt in. And then I'm going to work out if I can incorporate in my Bench Dog track in the rear of it, so when I fold it down the back bit stays there. I've also got to router in 2 T-tracks in the side, and I'm going to use the new, I never know how to pronounce that, it's W-N-E-W, so it's like new with a W. I don't know if it's W new or new. I don't know if it's a way to pronounce it. But anyway, I'm going to use that. That's a fantastic fence. I really, really like that fence. And the big router's going into that build, which means I can use all my half-inch router cutters I have. And I have quite a collection of half-inch router cutters. I need to think about under bench extraction for the router. That won't be the next video. Look at somewhere to mount the saw. Obviously, I need to sort the floor out soon, so I can roll this, because it is on... Hell, isn't that? It's quite breezy today. There's something blowing around in the other room. I don't know if you can get that. If I were a ghost. See that? I wondered what it were. Somewhere where I can use my track saw, and I'm thinking of making something on the edge to do that with. Can put it in the middle like I did with the other one, a little sacrificial strip. But if I can, I'm going to try and work out a way on some kind of bracket that I can use it off the end. And that way I can leave my fence on there and just take out the size of that on it. Let's see if I can capture this. It's huge. Where is it? There's an awning. Where are you? So yeah, but that's a later video. But I think once I've got this bench finished, I'm going to have to level the floor here so I can wheel this cart out and about. The floor's really uneven there. It's actually stood on a wedge on the back right-hand wheel. So it won't move. It's kind of stuck in the undulations of the concrete. But, so if I level that floor, I can then push that out of the way. And it gives me a lot more room around this bench. Ideally, I just push it right up to the doors. So I think that's it, unless I find that on it. So I think that's it. So I'll edit this video and probably get it out maybe Tuesday, maybe Wednesday, something like that. Depends how much time I get to edit it. It's going to be quite a big edit, I think. I think looking at the data footage, I think I've used about 200 megabytes of footage, so that's going to be a long edit. It's probably about 6 hours of footage to get down to 20 minutes ish. I think that's it. I don't know where my own it's gone, but I'll see you soon. Oh, it's still there, I can hear it. I'll see you soon, guys. Let's see if I can find this on. It's huge.